Hi everyone. As I stand here to talk about Palestine today, I would like to first acknowledge the territory of the Lekwungen, Songhees, Esquimalt, and Wisanish people whose land I work, live, and learn on. I acknowledge that we are guests on these lands. Secondly, I would like to thank every single person here, including the beautiful familiar faces that I have seen every week as we stand to fight for liberation. Today is day 113 of the genocide in Gaza, and over 75 years of the ongoing systemic Zionist settler colonialism project. I stand here today as a Palestinian woman and a mother. I have two beautiful children who I can't imagine my world without. It breaks me that in Gaza, a Palestinian child is killed every 15 minutes. Children are losing their innocent lives in the wake of relentless bombardment, injuries, and starvation, but also succumbing to fear-induced heart attacks. Every 15 minutes, a parent loses their whole world, their entire universe, their breath, their soul, their everything. Every 15 minutes, a parent's world turns upside down, and not because of sickness or a natural disaster, but because of the deliberate and systemic destruction inflicted upon a population of over 2 million people directly caused by humans. We need to remember that these children aren't numbers. They have names, personalities, hobbies, and they were someone's entire universe. Here are the statistics of only some of the 11,500 children killed in Gaza so far by age group. 258 infants who did not get a chance to reach their first birthday. 241 one-year-olds who did not get the chance to take their first steps. 247 two-year-olds who did not get the chance to voice their first words. 271 three-year-olds who did not get the chance to experience their thunderous threes. 238 four-year-olds who were deprived of the joys of preschool. 297 five-year-olds who did not make it to kindergarten. 254 six-year-olds who did not get the chance to negotiate eating ice cream before dinner. 225 seven-year-olds who broke their young friendships. 212 eight-year-olds who did not get the chance to score their first soccer goal. 236 nine-year-olds whose ages didn't reach double digits. 211 10-year-olds whose lives ended before adolescence. Keep in mind, these are a small portion of children whose names were identified. Many are still missing under the rubble, while the others, their little bodies were rendered unidentifiable. My child always asks me what my biggest fear is, and I say insects. Yet as a mother, my true unspoken fear is the idea of leaving this world and my children behind, forcing them to navigate the challenging journey of growing up without my presence. The love and protective instincts I feel for my children are universal emotions shared by parents across the globe. If I leave the world, who will love my children as much as I do? Who will they run to with their worries and joys? Who will hold them tight and comfort them when they're sick? The mere thought of these uncertainties weighs heavily on my heart. In Gaza, 2 Palestinian mothers are murdered every Our. It has been reported that 25,000 children have lost at least one parent. The acronym WCNSF, Wounded Child, No Surviving Family, is unique to Gaza and was coined by aid workers and medical personnel. This acronym illustrates the reality of thousands of children in the Gaza Strip. These young souls, already severely injured and maimed by the effects of genocide, face an additional layer of loneliness and vulnerability without surviving family members to care for them. British doctor Ghassan Abu Sitta said, and I quote, "There is no lonelier place in this universe than around the bed of a wounded child who has no more family to look after them." I'm going to share a story of Ahmed Shabat, a 4-year-old in Gaza. Mind you, this is one child out of thousands. Ahmed's parents were both killed in Beit Hanun, the northeastern corner of Gaza Strip. Ahmed's uncle took Ahmed and his 2-year-old brother, the only 2 survivors, to his home in Sedat refugee camp, only for it to be hit by another airstrike. Both of Ahmed's legs were severely injured and both legs were amputated above his knees. Ahmed was given a toy car that he tossed. His uncle Ibrahim Abu Amsha said, and I quote, "He asked me a number of times. He wants to get out of bed and walk. He asked me more than once, and I have told him that we should wait until his legs feel better, or after we take medicine." To add to all of this already catastrophic dystopian reality, in the past couple of days, 10 countries, including Canada, stopped aid to UNRWA, an organization that provides food and primary health care. UNRWA is the primary humanitarian agency in Gaza, and over 2 million people are depending on it for their sheer survival. Many children are starving, and the clock is ticking towards famine. It is vile and despicable to sanction an agency and an entire populace of over 2 million people because of allegations against a handful of individuals, especially at a time of war, displacement, and political crisis in Gaza. It is a shame. Children deserve to be safe, protected from the ravages of genocide, and surrounded by love and care. May the world unite in its efforts to create a safer, more compassionate environment for all children, where their innocence can flourish and their futures can be shaped with hope and security. Let children be children. And lastly, I end my speech by saying, from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, Palestine will be free. And hopefully in our lifetime. Thank you.